It has been suggested that Ethereum Layer 2 solutions possess inherent vulnerabilities, including the presence of backdoors, significant venture capital influence, and the potential for regulatory oversight. In summary, a discussion has arisen over the presence of backdoors in Ethereum Layer 2 networks, as highlighted by Vitalik Buterin, one of the co-founders of Ethereum. According to Chris Black, a proponent of decentralization, Layer 2 networks are likely to encounter regulatory measures as a result of corporate influence and economic motives. The Layer 2 ecosystem, despite experiencing significant expansion, is primarily controlled by venture capital-supported networks such as Arbitrum One and Optimism. The decentralization of Ethereum Layer 2 scaling networks may not be as pronounced as initially perceived. According to Vitalik Buterin, co-founder of Ethereum, all of these platforms possess inherent vulnerabilities, sometimes referred to as backdoors, which renders them susceptible to potential regulation. The decentralization discourse around Layer 2 scaling networks has been ignited by the recent remarks made by Vitalik Buterin, one of the co-founders of Ethereum. The concept of Ethereum Layer 2 training wheels refers to the implementation of auxiliary protocols or solutions that aim to enhance the scalability and efficiency of the Ethereum blockchain network. These Layer 2 solutions are designed to alleviate the. There is now a circulating video in the crypto social media sphere wherein Buterin discusses Layer 2 networks. According to his statement, developers or companies has the ability to exercise control over a wide range of Ethereum scaling options. The backdoor typically manifests as a multi-signature account, which is under the control of the developers or founders. The aforementioned statement was promptly endorsed by Chris Black, a proponent of DeFi decentralization, who asserts that he has been expressing this viewpoint over an extended period of time. Black advocates against the dominance of corporations in decentralized finance and has publicly criticized some prominent cryptocurrency platforms for their centralized nature. Black answered by acknowledging the observations made by others regarding the gradual nature of the decentralization process and its ultimate objective. The achievement of a decentralized state is unlikely to occur until profit opportunities are relinquished, as this contradicts the fundamental principles of capitalism and venture capitalism. When the United States eventually establishes regulatory measures for the cryptocurrency sector, it is probable that Layer 2 scaling platforms will be incorporated inside the framework. Consequently, the responsibility of being accountable to federal regulators would fall upon the corporations that had the capability to exploit these backdoors. Layer 2 systems, such as the recently introduced Base, exhibit complete centralization as Coinbase assumes control over the network. Some individuals argue that certain entities are more decentralized, yet, considering their affiliation with corporations or venture capitalists, this assertion lacks substantial credibility. An L2 ecosystem characterized by VC dominance. Despite experiencing a decline in the cryptocurrency market, the Layer 2 ecosystem has witnessed a significant expansion during the last 2 years. According to L2Beat, the current year has witnessed a significant increase in the total value locked, reaching a record high of $10.6 billion, reflecting a spike of 158%. Arbitrum One currently holds a dominant position in the market, commanding a significant market share of 56% and boasting a total value locked, TVL, of $5.9 billion. The network was launched to mainnet by Offchain Labs, a group of developers. In September 2021, subsequent to a successful venture capital investment round that raised $120 million. Furthermore, Optimism stands as the second most substantial Layer 2 solution, boasting a total value locked, TVL, of $2.8 billion and capturing a market share of 26%. In March 2022, Andreessen Horowitz, A16Z, co-led a Series B funding round, resulting in the successful acquisition of $150 million by the venture capital-backed company. In November 2022, Matter Labs, the company responsible for the third-largest Layer 2 ZK Sync, successfully secured $200 million in a Series C fundraising round. how much will Bitcoin cost? The top group says that after Bitcoin passed the $29,250 mark, it has been going down. Below the 50-day exponential moving average, there are signs of bearish momentum. This means that if Bitcoin breaks the $29,250 level, it could make the trend for today worse. Also, important technical measures like the Relative Strength Index, RSI, and the Moving Average Convergence Divergence, MACD, show a bearish outlook right now, which strengthens this view. At the moment, Bitcoin is facing a lot of support near $29,250. And a close below this level could be a sign that it might be time to sell short. When it comes to limits on how low Bitcoin can go, the closest support is around $29,000. If the BTC price fell below this mark, it could get closer to $28,750. On the other hand, if Bitcoin can break through the barrier at $29,250, it might face the next big barrier at $29,400. As Bitcoin goes even higher, the $29,600 mark is likely to be a big challenge. In conclusion, traders should keep a close eye on the $29,250 mark and look out for bearish patterns like a falling engulfing candle, closings below the 50-day moving average, and other negative indicators like the RSI and MACD, which all point to a possible downward movement today. In a time when Bitcoin is changing a lot, its value has gone down slightly. As of Wednesday, it was worth $29,231, which is a decline of 0.5%. Europe's launch of the first Bitcoin ETF has made news and added to the fact that the world is always changing. At the same time, there are rumors that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission might put off making a decision about BlackRock's application. This is also an exciting time for regulators, as a former SEC official predicts that crypto laws will change drastically after the upcoming election. Meanwhile, Bitcoin Depot is doing well financially. Its income grew by 18% in Q2, and year-over-year growth is expected, especially since it just got listed on the Nasdaq. Europe starts the first Bitcoin ETF, but the US SEC puts off making a decision about BlackRock's filing. BTC/USD is going down today because of a number of market events. The launch of Europe's first spot Bitcoin ETF on Euronext Amsterdam has gotten a lot of press, which could make investors less interested in BTC. At the moment, BTC/USD is going down because the US SEC is taking longer to decide on BlackRock